Alright, so on this little new phone I got, like, I don't know, kind of free phone, but little crappy phone, but it's only like 8 megapixels or something like that. But, so my caseworker, which would, I guess, technically be my old caseworker, actually messaged me back, and, she was talking about, she did this and she did that. Well, I called her and she actually answered, and I was telling her, look, no, I went to the VA. I asked about rapid rehab. I asked about, this and that and that, blah. They said they didn't have anything for me. And then they're like, and you need to go to the Oakland VA. I'm like, look, I already know that I'm going to the Oakland VA. But it takes me time to get out there. And plus it's the weekend. I can't go there on the weekend. My electricity bill is like $450 right now. I don't know exactly. I have to look at it, but they were supposed to pay all that, and they told me not to pay it. My caseworker, in particular, Georgia, told me not to pay it. That she put the paperwork in, and she didn't, because I called PG&E and there was never no paperwork turned in. So it's about to go to collections, which will suck for me. For if I choose to stay here and get another apartment, I won't be able to turn electricity on because I'm $450 in debt. And they told me, to not pay it. I mean, specifically told me to not pay it, and because it was going to get wiped out, and it makes sense like that, and that's kind of my idea too. But I wanted to pay it. I was thinking to start just chipping away with it, because it would have been just easier to just chip away at it and get it paid off than deal with stupid paperwork and crap that never gets done. So and also, she told me to turn my keys in because I had to get the mailbox key, which was bent up, so I had to get those keys replaced. I didn't turn them in to give them a lease. So, she knows all this stuff. And then when I told her that, I'm already going from these places and they didn't offer me any support, she was like, wow, can't believe that, or whatever. And I kind of feel like, she was just saying that sarcastically. I don't know if the car dropped or she just hung up, but, that's pretty much all that happened in that conversation. So, I don't know, tomorrow's going to be the day, and I accidentally deleted the message of whoever's offering me money. I deleted that message, but I'm 99% sure it was Timon, who's the property manager, so I'll call tomorrow and talk to him. Actually, I'm going to call right now and see if maybe I can, get to the answering machine and be like, hey, if you've called, my voicemail or whatever, and my phone doesn't work right. I have a new number, but I'm not going to give anybody this number because I don't want them to have this goddamn number. So yeah, they sure as hell didn't call me over the weekend, but they want me to be at the VA office Monday to do all that paperwork and say I'll be moved in within 2 weeks. But I'm not going to take it unless the other part of the deal is right. And if it's not right, then screw them. I been trying to help people through this, so they don't lose their internship, or that they, don't get fired from their job, and they won't help me. And they're thinking that I'm not doing this stuff, or I'm not staying on top of everything. Trust me, I'm on top of everything. I always stay on top of everything. That's why I have all this stuff together. And if she would have just listened to me from the get-go, and helped me in the ways that I asked, just like the 4 previous caseworkers that got fired or quit or whatever they did. So that whole program there's so much to this. I don't know if the attorney would concentrate on just my part or if he would expand it, but whatever gets me more money in the end. I don't even know how much he's fucking offering me right now, but I feel like it's not going to be enough because he has no idea how much all my stuff is worth. My processor and my the motherboard itself just alone was, let's see, close to $400, the GPU I bought secondhand. All those GPUs I bought secondhand, but I also have receipts from that. I bought them all Facebook Marketplace. Power supply I bought new, case I bought new. You name it, everything. The one TV, the one monitor, the 4K TV, or 4K monitor that I never got to fucking use. Stereos, speakers. You can't buy those stereos anymore. They don't make them anymore, and so they're kind of like collector's item. And like, how do you price all that stuff? You know, you go on eBay. That's how pawn shops do it. So yeah, it's just gonna all come down tomorrow. And I sent him one more message, and I was like, I started up telling him, I said, I'll take that room, but I also want $20,000. I should have said, I want that room, $20,000 in a motherfucking G-Wagon, because there's a G-Wagon right there, and I want one. And so help me God, when I win this lawsuit, I will buy me a goddamn G-Wagon. The first thing I do, not the last thing, the first thing I do, I'm going to buy a G-Wagon. And that's literally the nicest apartment they have in the Bay Area for veterans. They offered me the best one. And that just shows me how scared they are. You know? Like, I don't even have an attorney, and they're already trying to settle before I even talk to the attorney. That's pretty good. I mean, that looks good for me. So I know, something's wrong, but it's all about what they're offering, because, these shady motherfuckers, they're going to offer me $400. I'm going to laugh in their fucking face. They think that apartment's going to sweet deal, but, like, I already want to go to Columbia. I don't want to even live in a fucking apartment. I'll pay for an apartment down there for fucking 4 years with the money I would spend up here. You know how much my apartment is right now? $2,200 fucking dollars. I don't pay all of that, but still, pay a third of it. Whatever my income is, I would pay a third. And recently, I haven't been working much because of fucking health issues. So, which my caseworker knows about, and she, so putting me through that, making me stay in that wet and damaged room. Yeah, somebody apparently is not advocating enough for me, and I'm having to do all the advocating myself in order to produce results. Nobody did that except for me. That's what I've done through the entire program. I've always taken care of myself. It's not that I haven't asked for help, because I have. But I've taken care of all my shit. My bills stayed paid for the most part until I got behind from being in the hospital, and that's a given, So, and I could have got caught up on all that myself, and it would not even take it that long, maybe a month. But I was relying on what my caseworker said, not to pay it, and that they were going to take care of that. So, and it's all in like text messages, which all I have to do is call my phone company, and I have the whole transcript. So like, they can't lie their way out anymore when I've already caught them in 9 lies, and I mean, they're fucked. But I'm still pissed off. I don't care if they give me $1 million, I'm still going to be pissed off. Because, this has affected people in the past, and unless I get really vocal about it, actually, I got to call somebody back. Channel 7 News. I got to call them back. Because that might have been actually who it was. They were going to pay me for the story. And maybe it wasn't even Timon. So, because the supervisor only offered me that apartment and said she could move me in 2 weeks. When I asked her about all the property damage, she wouldn't say anything. So, but that would also be Timon's department, because he's the property manager. So it would be all up to him. And he's changed his mind 3 times since I've been messing with him. Because the first time he said that it was livable, and then went back and changed it. When he said it the first time, that barred me from getting any help from the Red Cross. And how everything happened, it was almost like they didn't want me to get help, because then there would be some kind of weird paper trail. They never thought I would take it this far. Fuck them, what the fuck? I guess I'm pretty active now. I've posted probably 15 videos, and I got more coming tonight of everything. So it's going to be an ongoing story, and then when it's all said and done with, I'm going to do what I've been wanting to do for fucking too long, to get the fuck out of this country and go to Central America and travel and just have fun. And live cheap and, live off the land shit, Grow fucking tomatoes and sell tomatoes, some shit like that, because I don't need much to fucking get by. And I'd have a nice little nest egg to go down there with. You can move to Colombia as an expat, and if you go in with a business,
you get a lot of incentives to become a citizen faster. So I've been researching all this shit for years. And if I get a good grip of money, fuck these apartments. Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, I'm trying to buy property anyway, not fucking live in a goddamn apartment. So I could buy a little piece of property in Oregon, go have fun, and then come back. I could buy tools, buy a truck and trailer. I'd buy another Suburban and a trailer and a motherfucking Mercedes-Benz drop top goddamn AMG. Like a 2010. It probably cost like $7,000. And I just keep all the rest and buy business insurance and license and, you know, all that kind of shit. And just start small and build my clientele up. And I've already got work there, so whatever. I could have made so much money if I would have never came to this program. I'd have so much accomplished. Like, it's stupid. But whatever. I'm not gonna. It'll be tomorrow unless somebody randomly calls me tonight. I had people calling me at fucking 12:30. Fucking these guys over here calling me at 12:30 at night. Don't even know how they got my phone number, waking me up in the middle of the night. I couldn't make that shit up. 3 times. And mental health counselor is one of the people that told them that's patient-doctor confidentiality. You can't break that. I have PTSD from prior history with the cops and the ACLU case in Nevada. Like, and she knows that. So her putting, like, they're idiots. They were all complete idiots in everything that they did. Like, I guess they thought the record button doesn't exist anymore. It totally does. And they were watching me yesterday, and like I didn't know. Like, fucking, they went to the coffee shop directly across from me and sat there for 30 fucking minutes. Like, they don't know a damn break. You know, because they got a fucking call on me. Oh, well. Like, look at that, it's the Lotus. That's overkill. I would want to buy a G-Wagon, but you can't get a G-Wagon for like 25, 30 grand. Like, you might be able to get one cheaper. I was on Facebook, but like, I just couldn't find myself spending that much for a vehicle. It doesn't make sense, you know. Gotta buy work equipment, not fucking flashy shit. I'm buying me a little car, but you know, that's just because, you know, why the hell not, you know. I don't know what the max is that you could ask for California, but I feel like I'd be entitled to it. From pain and suffering, from losing everything. I got like 14 days until they said they're going to throw everything away. But now that he has a cash offer for me, you know, maybe he's not throwing everything away. But I think they actually already threw everything away, which sucks because it's on my fucking hard drives. And the tower, I could have salvaged the tower. The power supply may have been good. My little computer, I think, was good, but I never had a chance to turn it on because the power wasn't fucking working, and they had equipment in there, so it's ridiculous. And I'm still yet to find an attorney, but as soon as I find one and get the legal proceedings going, it's pretty much said and done. Like, they'll have to fucking give me what I asked for, or I mean, so all this bullshit will be worth it. I know that, but it's still aggravating to have to do all this shit. And I don't mind fucking being outside. I mean, I've done this shit all over the country and fucking worked on farms and shit, so it doesn't bother me. But in the same sense, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to for 2 years, paying my goddamn bills and fucking going to work and doing everything. Why the fuck am I out here? When my lease is fucking 6 more months. And I ain't got no goddamn... I got 2 little marks on my fucking lease. And it's just for one of the... I fucked the door up and a couple holes. I admit that. I would happily pay for that, you know? But instead, they just fucking refuse to give me the keys back and get any of my stuff, and then a lot of my stuff gets stolen and damaged, so it's like it's just a win-win situation. Like, they won't carry it to court. They're fucking retarded if they do, and I'll get whatever I ask for. So I'd win. I'm gonna try to get a hold of my lawyer from Colorado. And but I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if they can work in a different state. I think you have to be licensed to work in that state. I don't know because I'm not a fucking attorney. But yeah, that's what's going on. So, you know, you share my YouTube. You know, I'm gonna share it to a couple places. So if you guys want to share it and help to blow it up so get that story out here, I'll get what's coming to me. I know that much. But what about all the people that's been fucked over before me? You know, how about the people that could potentially be fucked over after me? And that's a big thing of it. So not only would I want to bring that up in court, I would also want to follow up and file a class action lawsuit against them. And not only against them, but a lot of the apartment complexes there, because they're all, it has to do with the goddamn fire chief. And I have to go talk to the fire marshal because the fire chief may be under investigation. Now, like, how the fuck do I always get wrapped up in this crazy shit? I get, like, somebody's gonna come whack me in the back of the head. Like, San Francisco could be, that's one of the reasons I come out to the East Bay. Because that could totally happen in San Francisco and then put a needle in them arm and say I overdosed. Like, I would not put it past some of those motherfuckers. The shit they already did, you know. I've heard stories, you know. And so, you know, there's a possibility. Anyway, I gotta get back to playing, so you guys are getting some really good content out of this. And on my behalf and on my bad luck, but still, I guess it's gonna help my YouTube. And I'll always keep this up, and my Patreon's always on. I think I have one subscriber on Patreon, and like I don't get like, I don't even think it's one subscriber, one view or something. So like I said, I don't never expect anything, but you know, when I start going to South America and traveling, it'll get a bit more enjoyable. But I think this is all important documenting. Not only as my projects continue, and like I interview in my own projects, like how my life has transpired, trying to re-enter society and all those obstacles. And then me finally just like, screw it, I'm going to Colombia and making porn for the rest of my life because I'm rich. You know, so, well, he's fucking living here again, screwed over by society and civilization. When I never should have not have got back into this bullshit the whole time. You know? And as for staying in the Bay Area, I honestly only want to live in like Berkeley or Oakland, but Oakland's getting pretty crazy. Berkeley's chill. You know, I'd live right here on Telegraph. But if I do win that settlement, then I won't be eligible for low income housing as well. So it's, you know, I would eventually, but I would also still have my voucher. Like, I've had my voucher since last year, so that doesn't go away. But if I get that much money at once, I'm not able to, you know, I could spend it all and then be homeless for a year or something, and then get it. I wouldn't do that. Like, that would be an investment to like really set me up and fucking, you know, just go back to work, you know, and do my plan of, you know, opening a business. So that's what all this is going towards, and that's been my plan since the beginning. So if somehow, you know, this helps me take care of my 5-year plan in a year and 6 months, then hell yeah. I just saved a lot of fucking time. So, and look, there's another G-Wagon. Every time I see one, I'm just like, man, you know, they are really, really, really nice. But I don't think you're going to get one on, what's $20,000, $25,000. I just don't see it happen. I'm buying a coupe. I saw a deal with the O2 coupe yesterday, and it looked clean as hell. And you don't need probably pay $2,000 for it, maybe, if that, you know. I don't know, Mercedes don't hold value like that because their parts are so expensive. And getting work done on them is so expensive. That's why I work on them myself. But yeah, I'm definitely buying another Mercedes. I've been saving for a car to just get the fuck out of there anyway. So it's not like my plan has really changed that much. And hopefully, you know, it just really boosts it going forward. So I gotta get back to work, and I gotta get some rest tonight. 'Cause tomorrow is gonna be a super busy day, and I hope it's gonna involve me going to the damn bank. Because if it doesn't, oh well, they dug their own fucking grave. Well, I've already got everything uploaded to the cloud, and most of it on YouTube. So like, it doesn't even matter if I lose my phone. I got everything safe and everything taken care of. You know, except for everything I own. I had my backpack, and you know, like, obviously it's not going to get ruined by water. It's actually fire resistant. My accordion was in the pawn shop. I had that little bag with me too, because that's like my day bag. I had that bag and this, and I had my hatchet with me. So like everything that was with me is what I had, and all the rest was left at the apartment. I washed my clothes all night. I salvaged a bunch of that stuff, but now it's all disappeared. So, like, what do I do? How do I put a monetary, like, title on that? Like, how do I say how much any of that's worth? Like, I don't have receipts for none of that. Hell, most of it was, like, I bought from, like, homeless people that they'd stolen. You know? But I don't give a shit. It's still nice clothes. Pretty much all my clothes I had either found in free boxes or that. I didn't replace most of it just in case. I got like 5 button-up shirts and like 6 t-shirts I got yesterday, you know, for free. So it's not like they're calling me for offers like and telling me go to the Red Cross to get clothes. I'm like, I can source my own clothes. Like, I don't need that. I need my motherfucking money is what I need now. If anybody wants to throw any money my way, that would definitely help me. And, well, I guess my life is fixing to get really interesting. I don't really like my life to get interesting. I like to just do my shit and do what I do. I don't like excitement and all that shit, but I guess I'm Matlock now and fucking Dateline NBC shit, but I still gotta call them. But I'm gonna try to play another set, play some different songs. I think about, I say $11 a while ago. I gotta pay the guy at the store back $7. I owe him $7. Go ahead and give me a gallon of water and a drink for myself. Blunt wrap, you know, to help get my day going. So he's cool as shit. So I always gotta pay him back. And then, you know, just whatever the rest of the day. Stay up and play for all the drunk people at night, maybe, if I can make it. I'm old, I can't stay up that late. I'm old and sick, like, that really work, but. Alright, I'll try to get some more videos up too of me playing, but it's hard to really keep it in tune because of all this crazy shit. So I have to reposition it and put it in, like, every time I want to play it. But I'll get this to San Jose and put it in the shop, and they should pay for that shit too, so. Yeah, they should most definitely pay for that shit too. I don't see why not, but that's gonna be, you know, my demands or whatever the fuck it is. It's what they owe me. I'm not leaving one hair unturned, like the dog bowl, you know, just little things like that I have receipts for. It's all gone, you know, so like, I want every fucking cent I've spent, you know. And I'm 99% sure I'll get it. So, fuck them all. I'm rich, bitch. See you guys.